Fine adventures we take, dive in the gates of Olympus, you know, as usually. So, I don't know. Maybe that day will be, you know, profitable. Maybe not, guys. Don't know. Like, share, subscribe, and hit this notification bell if you don't want to miss our next journey for the gates. And you know what? Enough of the senseless talk. Guys, you know what to do. Maybe this stuff will be profitable today, as I said. Hope so. But we'll see, you know. We got enough time to fight with him. Alright, there's some sound here, you know.
Feel my power.
No, I need to see that power, not to feel the power. Right in my pocket. You know what? We should wait, you know, just a little bit of time, you know, to make it better, I think. At least somehow. Sure, Dad? Oh, it's my fucking torso. He's just disappearing. So, no, that was just nothing here. A lot of those golden gems, you know, but he's not helping with the whole problem here. Unfortunately, you know, that's not possible at all. So, and that was the end of this stuff. Yeah, I'll try with the 500, you know, and nothing else. On the 500. Maybe he will give me some, you know, profit here, guys. Don't know. Hope so. I know, as usual, I'm starting with the 500. Some hope for that, really. Right, nothing for the first one. Right, 12 of the goddamn, you know, rangy and, you know, 2x. Maybe he'll raise his end again, I don't know. No, but it's a good tumble here. Alright, it's even a good, you know, multi for this time, you know, someone extra that. And you know what, there's just some profit, you know, just on the first spin here. And that looks awesome. So a lot of those. A lot of that stuff, and might be some other bullshit, you know, but really, I don't know what to expect from this. So a lot of those blue gems. And a goddamn 10x here. Or nothing. 182 bucks. Alright. There's 266 bucks in profit just on them. We still got some for like 10 free spins for that. Maybe this shit will be much better than I was expecting. I'll just try to mention we'll throw something like $5 in for the first one. A lot of those. They got him 40 next year. You know, some other profit. You know, 2 times more than I'm spending. 2 times more than I'm spending. Not bad at all. We still got some for like 8 free spins for the end, you know, with the 40 next month. That looks awesome. There's some profit on the first bonus game today, you know. I mean, on the stream. And as far as before the stream. And the long session was, you know, as usual. So. And it's just nothing here still. You know, 2 times more than we spent, that is a good result too, you know. And just nothing. None of those golden gems, you know, but maybe something else. And of course not. You know, but I got nothing to worry about. Just look at that. Now, right on 563 bucks of profit. And this looks awesome. But this really looks awesome. So I'll try something a little bit less often, you know, because he will try to throw at me. You know, definitely. And let's go with that. Right. No, just nothing here still. Just look at that. You know what? I made an absolutely right decision from my side trying with those goddamn, you know, 360. I know that's a burn, you know, bad, but, you know, we want something before that. And we want something. We'll try to rob you, know, that. Find some, you know, grab for you. Be smarter. So a lot of those blue gems. And I got him 2x. You know, nothing exciting still. Just nothing at all. And you know, there's just nothing here. A lot of those stuff like golden gems, might be some other stuff, but really I don't think so. This got him 6x only. You know, still nothing. Really, just still nothing here. A lot of those blue gems, you know, the goddamn 8x in total. I don't think this shit will be profitable somehow, at least. You know, not in the quarter here. We still got some of the 6 free spins for that. Maybe it's some miracle, you know, to make some profit here, but really, I don't believe in that. We got some, you know, small chance for that. Maybe something like 5% to win something, but Don't know. I don't know what to expect from that. The 40 next year. Golden just might be some other stuff, but of course not. Just look at that. And that was just nothing, you know, $82 here. You know, that was close to 100 to the bottom quarter here, but you know, I'll try again, then I'll raise it better, you know. There's only plan here. I think the next bonus game will be not profitable too, you know. I will not raise it better now. But maybe with the next bonus game, I'll try something higher, much higher than that. Maybe something like 700, maybe something like 1,000. You know, still not decided, but I think this is a good decision. A lot of those green gems. Alright. Some blue gems, might be some other stuff. Right, but of course not. 2x multi for the first 5 minutes looks like a shitty stuff, really. So, and just look at that, huh? A lot of those green gems, but maybe he'll give me something better, you know, good. Of course not. We got only 2x, guys. We got no chance here. You know, still not even got him 10% of the whole amounts. Not even that. Alright, here's the 5x. But, nah, this stuff will not say match from the huge loss, unfortunately. So, and we got only 5 spins for that. You know, no chance. No chance, really. Doing those goblins with those, you know, 6x, you know. Also here will not save me. And $70. Nah, that was not nice. That was not nice. Just look at that. I don't know what's still nothing here. Just nothing at all. Alright, it was close to the half only, you know, but right after that, you know, unfortunate. Bonus game I will try with a 700. Maybe that stuff will give me something else, and maybe not, guys. Just don't know what to expect. You know, but if you enjoy pushing this stream, like, share, and subscribe, and hit this notification bell, you know, nothing hard. There's some good way to support me, you know, and it will not be someone next journey. So, nothing complicated that. And if you're watching me from the geek, just tap on those follow button. And every time it will be notified when we'll start on this goddamn stream here. So, a lot of that stuff, some golden gems, and maybe... nah, still not even some multi-year. And I was there, you know, it's still late enough for that multi-year. Even though 6x was not possible for that time. A lot of those blue gems, you know, but he's not helping with this whole problem here. A lot of those golden gems, but really I don't think so. It's impossible for that time. Guys, Friday predictions. Is it possible to make something at least like a half of the whole amount of spend of that? Because really I don't think so. It's got him 6x only, you know. Wait a second, I need to write something. Maybe he'll give me something better here, or not. A lot of those green gems and maybe... no, it's the blue gems only. That both good here. Alright. Then I wait X in total. Will not give me something at least. And how much is that, huh? You know, there's a little bit more than a quarter close to the half, but we got only 2 Christmas for that, you know. Screwed. Screwed. Nah, yeah, guys. Sorry, guys. No problem. That was not a still looking, but right after that I will try with something a little bit higher. Now the whole difference something like $200. Not a huge one, but we should try. And let's go with that. Maybe it'll help me somehow, guys. Maybe not. Just drop your predictions below. And he's not giving me something again. You know, there's some problems with the kick. You know, the stream going at the same time at the kick on the YouTube, and you know what is the problem? There's some problem with the connection. No. Don't know what the hell is that, you know. All of those updates, you know. Only 1 or 2 days. This shit is working out. 5 weeks. But then everything going the same way as you. So a lot of those blue gems might be something else. And of course not, you know. Of course not. You know, those purple gems might be some other stuff, but I'm not expecting something else from you. And still nothing, just look at that. And a lot of those stuff. Nah, you know, not even the goddamn 10% here. No, 10% is possible, you know, but I don't think that there will be something better than that, you know. With the 5x, it's not possible to make something else from here. Got him 8x only. You know. And still nothing, no. Not even the goddamn quarter here, no. Not even the goddamn 20% of the whole amount. But I'll try something higher just a little bit. Let it be something like 1,200, guys. You know, what do you think about that? About that? Maybe that was, you know, bullshit idea from my side. Maybe not. Maybe not, guys. Maybe some of you will be something like a goddamn predictor here. Who knows? There are a lot of these rubies. You know, it's still nothing here. Alright, just give me something better here, or not? And of course not, just look at that. There's still nothing. You know what, nothing here still. A lot of those stuff and maybe some other bullshit, you know, but he's not giving me something awesome here. It's not impossible, you know, to make this shit better. Nah, that was not a celestial. There's only 85 bucks here. There's only 85 bucks here. You know, not even the goddamn 10%. You know, for the last time I tried something like 1,600, and if that stuff is not profitable, guys, I'd spend only, you know, 50 of them to trigger something awesome. Oh, maybe I'll try something I'm, you know, still not decided. Let's go with it. I don't know, he's not giving me something awesome here. Some rubies. I don't know, 9x for that time, he's not that bad, you know, but I was expecting something higher than that stuff. And you know what? And still nothing, just look at that, 12 bucks only. A lot of this golden judgment might be some other stuff, but really I don't think so. Some watches here. Nah, we have no chance to make it, really. Not even the smallest one. You know, there's more than I have, but, you know, I'm not feeling something awesome here. I hope that my Venus lines here. So, and 8x only. 8x only, you know, nothing excited still. A lot of those blue gems, but, I mean, not a combination here. But of course, now, we got all for Christmas for that, guys. You know, statistically, it's not possible to make something at least. That and all stuff. You know, with 24x can grant us with something awesome, but I don't think that this year will be profitable somehow at least. And as I said to you guys, that was the bullshit stuff at that time, you know. Some small loss. Now, I think there's something awesome is cooking here. Alright, 1,800 guys. But not more than that. Really. Not higher than that, buddy. Let's go with it. Than I would expect, guys. I'll be you know something, just write in the chat your expectations. So a lot of those blue gems, alright. Some purple gems might be some other stuff, but of course not. I was not right about that, so might be some multi. Nah, that was too fucking late that time. There's a lot of this blue gems, you know, they got them forks only. Rob, nah, we got a chance, you know. 9x with that shitty tumble, you know, will not grant me something awesome here. Maybe he'll give me something better than that. I don't think so. A lot of those blue gems, maybe some purple gems. Alright, that was much better than that. And maybe I was not right about all this stuff here. So look at that. 14x. That was super. You know, they're just more, a little bit more than I got them off. But we got a 14x. We're gonna work with that really. So, you know, still nothing here. That was a 15x, but we lost this shit for nothing here. A lot of this blue gems might be some other stuff, but of course not. That was a green bullshit here, right? And it's still nothing. Just look at that stuff. You know, 20x only. 20x only. A lot of these blue gems. That stuff here, maybe some multi up. Just raise your hand. Hold your raise your hand. What are you waiting for? Now, I need some multi right here. And you know what? There was. And there will be some good profit here. Just look at that. 27x with that. How much is that? Huh? 3,000 here, guys. There's an awesome one. Really, there's an awesome one here. You know, 43,000 in the balance. You know, I was expecting something a little bit higher, maybe. But, you know, not bad at all. But nothing to worry. So, a lot of those green gems here. I bet it's not that, but nah, that wasn't. You know, but it's more than 2 times as better that, you know? And that was awesome. That was really awesome, you know? If I receive something like, you know, like 6,000, that will be awesome as fuck, but guys, this is what we got for that time. A little bit more than 2 times as better that. Sorry guys, there's some problems with my voice, you know, it's hard to speak today, because, you know. Yeah, I should not explain everything. This is my personal business, you know. 360. You know, when he wants something, probably something much less than he tried before. I have no chance, you know, doing something awesome here. Because, you know, mostly he's just preparing some trap for you. A lot of this problem gems and that stuff might be something else, but of course not. A lot of this gold and bullshit here. That stuff and the goddamn. Oh no, there was, you know, a little bit about it. No 7x for the first one. No, I think that we got some gems. Now there's a little bit more than I got in water here. And nothing else, unfortunately, you know, there's pink gems. It's stuff like blue gems and maybe something else better first. I was not right, maybe some goblins after. And it was not, you know, that was not. But 10x for the second first spin looks awesome. I think that we got some gems here. Just 5 minutes, guys. What do you think about that? Maybe you know something. Maybe somebody's a goddamn predictor here, who knows? And still nothing. You know, this golden gems might be some other stuff, but who knows? Guys, just scroll up and I got some question. That's question what inspires you the most in life. You know, I wouldn't know that. 192 bucks, you know. Well, they just got him out here. You know, just a little bit more than that, you know. But I'll try with the 3. No, that'll be something like a 400, guys. We still got some good amount of money here. We can play on something. So let's go with that. Only with that. Guys, my choice is just overcoming the challenges. You know, I'm not talking about. I'm not talking only about it. Walnut slots and all this stuff. You know, life is full of challenges. You got only one. One really? No. There's only 2 choices. You win or lose something. But everything depends on the god and discipline and all this stuff, you know. And knowledge. How he was prepared for that. But he was smart enough. You know, this shit maybe will help you much better than all the stuff I mentioned. So, 6x. Nice. That was nice, I will not say so. Alright, something like that. Might be some other stuff, but of course not. Just do that. You know what? That's really not enough. No. That was enough. Just look at that tumble here. And some other, you know, awesome stuff in here. So how much is that? 46x and more than 1,000. And that's still awesome, you know. More than, that's 3 times more than I'm spending there, but we still got something like a 2 free spins for that. You know? So statistically, this is not possible with some profit with that. So, but I don't know. Look at that, 28x. You know, I will not tell that there was a celestial victory, and I will receive something like, you know, 2,000, you know, 1,600. That will be celestial one, but, you know, not better. You know, there's some profit just from the start of the stream here, like 1,000, you know, 1,400. So, you know, I will not try with something huge after. I will try only with the goddamn 360. And let's go with it. Nah, that's just nothing here. A lot of those blue gems. A lot of that stuff. And it's still nothing really. A lot of those green gems, you know, but he's not helping with that. And 82 bucks here. You know, still nothing exciting here. There's just nothing at all. Guys, if you enjoyed watching that stream, you know what to do. You know, nothing to hide. Just like and subscribe and hit those notifications. You will not miss our next journey. And there will be some good ways to support me here, guys. So, up to you. The below next. Nah, maybe he'll help me some. He'll help me with something else, you know, but really I don't think so. This. No, maybe we got some chance, you know, this hop. Got a straight hop.
Elemental power. Fearless. Feel my power.
16x.
Charging.
There's still nothing. A lot of those stuff and maybe some other bullshit there. But I don't think so. A lot of those problem gems, you know, but he's not helping with that stuff, you know. I don't know how to do, you know. How much is there? And that's some profit, and I'm not a huge one, somewhere like 18 bucks only, but we're not losing that money, no, for nothing. And that's, you know, awesome. So, and 381 bucks. That was not a celestial victory, you know, but 20 bucks, 21 bucks of profit is a profit, so, guys, I will try with something a little bit higher, not just for a small experiment like that.
Free spins.
Maybe this stuff will be profitable for a short time. But you know, that's some possibility of that. Maybe something like a 5%, even less than that. But we got only one way to find out, guys. So maybe in the next, you know, 1 minute, 30 seconds, something like that. We'll know the answer. So, as I got him forks here. Yeah, that was just nothing here. A lot of those stuff and I got them 6x.
Feel my power. Charging. Elemental power.
And still nothing. Just still nothing. You know what the hell is that? He's got a 9x only. And still nothing. Really. No, that was a huge mistake trying that stuff here, because, you know, we got only 30 mags. Yeah, you know, still nothing. So, no, we got no chance. You know, we got on for Christmas for that. You know, some multi like 6x. I'll be asking, you know, in total, but, you know, just look at that shit example. It was not even the $2. It was not even the goddamn $2 here. A lot of those green gems, a lot of this stuff like the blue gems, might be some other stuff, but no, I don't think so. 27x. That was nice. I will not say so, guys. I will not say. So a lot of these blue gems might be something else for them. Maybe for the whole situation. But look at that shitty tumble, you know, on the $1.20, and we just for nothing. Yeah, 30x can give us something much better than all those shit we saw in the bonus game. But you know, sometimes it's unpredictable. But loss in total is not that huge. You know, something like goddamn $60 only. So I'll try with something like maybe 360 after, because I think they will not give me some profit. Maybe some long collection line will start in here, maybe not, guys. Don't know. Just try to prediction in the chat. As simple rules. So fucking simple. Alright. A lot of those problem gems that I got in forks here, and I'm still nothing excited. You know, he's not giving me something awesome. It's nothing at all. So a lot of those goblets, you know, some good multi for that time. Maybe I was not right about that, guys. Maybe not. Who knows?
Nice.
No, that was not nice. Somebody $5 only, you know. Only the goddamn quarter, but with the 40 next we can work. Guys, what inspires you most in life, huh? Question. Start to something. Yeah. So, and I think that we got our chance here. We got on for Christmas for them, and it's a miraculous, you know, ensemble in a one spin with a good multi in there, but I'm not expecting that. So 16x here. Alright, there might be some multi-up. No, it's possible, you know. And I wasn't right about that, you know. This more than half, you know, total loss is not a huge but, you know. 157 bucks for lossy. You know, but there was absolutely right shooting here. If we try with something like a 3,600, we'll lose their money here. So I will try with a 360 again, guys. Then I'll raise the bet. Then I'll raise the bet again. So let's go with this stuff. It might be allowed me somehow, maybe not. So a lot of those blue gems. A lot of those goblets, there might be some other stuff, but of course not. Of course not, it's not even possible for the time. And you know, 10x here. But the second free spin of this has some result too, but we'll I don't know what we expect from that. A lot of those blue gems might be some other stuff, but of course not. This rings here. And it's still nothing, just look at that stuff. 12 looks only. You know, I think they got some chance here. Maybe there was, you know, mistake trying those, you know, shoot a battle like 260 again, you know. But mostly, you know, just give me some good profits on with the small bets. And maybe we'll give me something better or not. Now we got on focus, guys, for the end. Don't know what to expect with that old, you know, rather you. But a lot of those golden gems, you know, and you know, nothing else. I think. Yeah, you know, it's a small loss again, like 120 bucks, you know, a little bit less than we, you know, lost with the previous bonus game. But you know what? Just screw it. I'll try with this 540 here. Only with the 540 here. And maybe it'll give you something better than that. Much better than all this stuff here. So, guys, cheer me on and wish us no luck. This is what I need here. So, I'm not seeing something awesome still. Nothing exciting. A lot of those blue gems, but I don't know. What the hell is that? I don't know. A lot of those blue gems, but maybe he'll give me something better than that. Maybe not, guys. I don't know. A lot of those rubies, but you know what? I think they will definitely nice. So, you know, 5x for that time, it's, you know, not a little bit late, but too late for that time. So, 140 bucks here. And maybe he'll give me something awesome. No. I don't think so. It's impossible for that time. A lot of those, you know, and 9x will not help me this whole problem here. But maybe I was not right. You know, 9x here, we still got something like a 5 spins for that, you know. Take your zias thing. So a lot of those blue gems and maybe something else. Of course not a lot of those purple gems and maybe some other stuff. But alright, that's some profit here. You know, I was not expecting that stuff, you know, but we tried with something a little bit high and those moves will give me something good. So and it's 12x. You know what? You know what? We can make something like if you do more than spend that. There's another profit here. Some awesome money then. So alright, 14x here. You know, it's a good multi, but I think it's a little bit too late. So for that time, 189 bucks. You know, still nothing. Just nothing. You know, there's still nothing here. 18x. Some other stuff, but of course not. You know what, there was not a celestial victory, you know, but more than 2 times is better than that, and our balance, you know, is pretty high, like 44,000 here, you know, 33,000 of profit. It's an awesome one, so after that I will try only with the 360, guys, you know, in order to save some money here. So, let's go with that. And, let's go with this stuff. Oh no, who did stuff, and maybe he'll, you know, make something better than that. Who knows?
Elemental power.
Maybe he'll give you something better, much better than this, all this stuff here. A lot of those stuff, and might be some other, you know, bullshit, but really I don't think so. This is impossible for the time. Then I would expect that. Guys, if you're watching this stream, you know, nothing hard. Just like, share, subscribe, and hit those notification bell. It will not miss out. Next journey, there will be some good way to support me here. And if you're watching from the gig, just tap on those follow button, you know. And you'll be notified every time when those stream, you know, it's just starting. So, it's up to you. So, yeah. Nah, he's not giving me something else, and he's still. I don't know, he's not giving me something else, still nothing. And he's not giving me something else, still, you know. It's nothing at all, $68 here. Now, that was not a celestial victory, you know, but we made absolute right decision trying all with those goddamn 360, you know. He's not giving me something, you know, better than all this stuff here. So I'll try, maybe something like a 400. I have some good enough feeling, but we can't know what we to find out, really. Do a lot of this food? Nah, why just calling this stuff like a lot of them? We just put opponents game for that amount of money. Why just calling that stuff in that way? A lot of that stuff might be some multi-off. But I was gotten 5 weeks, you know. Not that bad, you know, but I was expecting something much better than all this stuff here. So, $63 here, guys. $63. Not bad at all. And the goddamn done eggs here. Not bad, not bad. Well, we got some possibility here. You know, for the surface spin, you know, we can expect something much better. You know, I was expecting something maybe like a 15 eggs, but that's what we got for that time, guys. Only that's what we got. Do a lot of that. And still nothing. Just look at that. So a lot of the switches, but maybe will help me some in another way, but really I don't even think so. This is impossible for that time. So $94 here. Golden gems, there might be some other stuff, but of course he will not give me that. You know, it's not even real to expect for all this stuff here. So alright. Maybe he'll give me something better than that or not. I don't think so. A lot of these goblets get stuff like a golden gems, maybe some other bullshit, but really I don't fucking think it's possible for that time. So alright, it's in grounds here, there's some profit, you know, just in that time. Just don't stop with those combinations for the tumble. No, he stopped, unfortunately, but there's a 600. Alright, about 300 of profit, there's more than 50% all amount who spent of that. So, that was Celestial, I will not say so, you know. There's some low chance to hit something Celestial here, something like a 5 even 10 times more than we spent of that. But guys, I will try on with the 360, then I will try maybe something high. Still not decided, A lot of these blue gems and they got him 2x only. Yeah, but it's just a first one, it's just nothing here. But I will be not surprised if this stuff will be profitable enough for the second time. As we saw this stuff, you know, today. There was a lot of the good multis, but we just lost them all. No, I don't think so, guys. Really don't. So maybe it'll give me something better than that, you know? There's a lot of the blue gems and we got a 5x only. You know what? There's just nothing here. Just nothing at all. You know what? This blue gems is not helping with this whole problem here. Not really to, you know, find some other stuff, I think. So, I mean, he'll give me better than this stuff, much better than all this. Bullshit here, but really, I don't think so. This is impossible for the time. So, a lot of these blue gems and, you know, that stuff. You know, still nothing. That was not a Celestial victory, that was a Celestial Chivalry only. So I'll try again with the 360, you know, because I got no good feeling. Really. Sometimes we take some risk, you know, but not every time. If we try every time to find something new, you know, I'll be wiped out, you know, just an hour without. I wouldn't be. what I said this might be. So a lot of those green gems, there might be some other stuff. But of course not. Of course not, just look at that motherfucker. And what? And just nothing, you know. A lot of those blue gems, you know, but I don't think it's even possible for that time. You don't make some awesome property. A lot of those green gems, but nah, I don't think it's even possible for that time. And maybe he'll give me something better. Maybe not. Who knows? A lot of this golden bullshit here. Maybe some other stuff, but of course not. Just look at him. And there was the end. That was the end. You know, we got him 2x. He's still late for that time, really. He's got him 2x only. A lot of those blue gems, but doesn't know is it possible to make something else. So a lot of those purple gems that he got him 6x. Nah, that's not possible. You know, something like a half, you know, it's possible. Nah, not even that bad. You know, just a little bit more than a quarter, you know. But guys, this is what we got only. Right, some goblins here, maybe some other stuff. Nah, that was not. That was it. And, you know, just a little bit more than I got them have here. You know, 20 bucks. So, I'll try something a little higher after that, and I'll start it with a 500. Let it be something like a 500, you know, nothing more than that. And maybe he'll give me something awesome here, guys. Maybe not, I don't know. What the hell is that, huh? I don't know. A lot of those blue gems might be some other stuff, but of course not. Of course not. Just good at, you know, stuff like the gold gems. Maybe he'll give me some better stuff here, but really, I don't even think so. Even possible for the time, really. Not even possible, really. A lot of this golden bullshit here. Alright. And a goddamn 4x only. You know, still nothing exciting here. Alright, a 6x for that time, you know. I think it's, you know, a little bit late for the time. There's something like the gut. Bucks. Not even the goddamn quarter for that time, guys. And, you know, something like a 10x, you know, just an next, you know, flip. And he don't know what to expect from that, guys. Don't know. Just drop your predictions in the chat. Maybe you know something. And he's not improved the whole situation here, guys. Unfortunately, we're just losing some amount of money here. But maybe some miracle will happen here, guys. Just drop your prediction in the chat. Maybe you know something. And there's just nothing still. Just look at that. You know, these golden gems might be some other stuff, but of course not. Just look at that. You know, just a little more than goddamn half here. You know, I'm close to the goddamn zero, you know, but absolutely not. You know. 73 bucks of loss. That was not a slut, so but we should try with something a little bit higher. Let it be something like a 700 for that time, guys. I know it's not a huge difference, you know, but we should try. We should try. Maybe we'll make something awesome here. Maybe that. Oh, let's look at that stuff. So a lot of this stuff, the purple gems, other stuff like the blue gems, so maybe he'll give me something better than that, you know, but we're not doing well. So a lot of those golden gems, and it's still nothing. It's just nothing at all. Alright, there is some blue gems, other stuff, but of course not even like give me something else. That is got on 12x here. Maybe this shit will help me somehow. Maybe not, guys. Just drop your predictions in the chat. And a 15x. 15x, yep. Alright, not bad. You know, close to the half, but I think it's possible to make some profit with that stuff here. So maybe some crowns after. Yeah, there was. With that multi, everything's pretty fucking awesome here. So with a lot of this green gems, some other stuff like a gold and bullshit here, maybe some other stuff, and of course not. You know, but with that multi, we saved 1,400 bucks. You know, closer to 1,000, to 1,500, and this looks awesome. So, what we should expect from that, guys? I don't know. Damn, we're really to make something of the day. Nah. Well, you know, there's some good property here. If you give me something like, you know, something like more, that will be awesome, but I'm not expecting. At all, guys. It was close to 3 times more. No, there was 3 times more that was spent on that. You know, there's an awesome result here again. And over the 45,000 bonds here. This an awesome one, really. It's an awesome one, guys. You know what? Your support is keeping this style for life, you know. Maybe some users just probably, you know, is goddamn, you know, lucky. You know, sorry guys, I'm just a little bit tired. Something close, something, you know, looks like a flu, but not a flu, you know, no high temperature and all this stuff. My head is not like when they got him full, really. So, a lot of this stuff here. Maybe he'll give me something better, but of course not.
Charging. Elemental power.
A lot of that stuff, you know, but he's still not giving me something here. But it's not impossible to make something of this, if it's a thing. A lot of that, you know, but I think that we got our chance, really. A lot of that stuff, you know, he's not saving the whole, you know, amount of money here. And it got him forks only. That's still nothing, 39 bucks.
Feel my power.
A lot of his blue gems, might be some other stuff, but of course not. Of course not, just look at that. And what we got here? This got him 9x only.
Elemental power.
A lot of those stuff, you know, and he's not giving me something else still. You know, he's right here. Absolutely. Maybe not. I don't know. Maybe those 3 scat is a game changer here, guys. I know, just try a bit of a mix in the chat. Maybe you know something. Oh, maybe not. So, alright, maybe some multi after. Give me some multi here. Just waiting for. Just give me that. He's not really. A lot of those green gems. Maybe some other stuff, but of course not. Some golden gems, you know, but. Goddamn 11x.
Nice.
That was not nice. At 55 bucks only. Alright, some blue gems. Some purple gems, so maybe you will help me some with another way, you know, but I don't think so. Possible. That's that.
Charging.
A lot of those blue gems, but maybe he will help me some with another way, but I don't know. It's a goddamn 79x only. And it's still nothing. You know, that was close to the half. You know, we used only some small bet, you know. I'll just save some amount of money here. So that was an absolutely right idea from my side, trying all of those goddamn 360. So I'll try again, guys. I don't think this stuff will be profitable somehow, so we should try with that. Only with that. And maybe after that I'll raise it better. Now, guys, still not excited. But we should try something. So let's go with that. Only with it, guys.
Feel my power.
Some rings here. And just nothing else. Just nothing.
Charging.
He's just not giving me something awesome.
Elemental power.
Oh, we got no chance here. So a lot of those green gems, maybe some other stuff, but of course not. Look at that. No, they're just nothing, you know. It's still not enough, guys. 9x only, 9x only. It's still nothing exciting. Or maybe that motherfucker will give me something else. Who knows? That's still nothing really. A lot of this blue gems, but maybe some other stuff, but of course not. Just a good thing. You know what? That was too late for that.
Celestial victory.
You know, there was just a little bit more that I got at 10% on my own spend of that. Nothing exciting still, just nothing. So right after that, guys, I'm raising the bet of something like a 500, and maybe you will help me some another way. Maybe not. Who knows?
Spins.
And let's go with that. Only with that. Golden gems, some blue gems, maybe some other stuff, but of course not. He's making himself up. A lot of those purple gems. And it got into excellently. You know, nothing excited still. It's nothing wrong. It's got up 3x. hell's that? Alright, some stuff like that. Might be some other multi, but really, I don't get about that. They give me something awesome here. So, and as I got him 9x only. 9x, you know, still nothing exciting.
Feel my power. Charging.
You know what? He's not giving me something awesome here. He's got him 30x only. With that multi, we can make something here, you know, but still not even got him to. No, it's more than a quarter. What the hell am I talking about here? There's a lot of those green gems. And still nothing. Just look at that motherfucker. He's not giving me something awesome here. It's nothing at all. Really. And you know, he's not giving me something awesome. Right, maybe he'll give me something better. Or maybe not. Who knows? You know what? That was not even the goddamn idea, but you know, it was not a huge loss. We didn't try with something like 5,000. It was only 500 we lost with that. So 600, 600, 600 guys, nothing else. For that time.
Free spins.
A lot of those green gems might be some other stuff. But I really don't think so. A lot of this golden gems might be some other stuff. Might be some multi-up that just brings your hand. Yeah, you know, there was, you know, a little bit late for the time. I was expecting some, you know, higher, you know, multi for that time. Now this not a start of some collecting line here because, you know, that's possible. There was some, you know, profitable bonus games, and a lot of them just they got them started here. Alright, alright, alright. Let's look at the MLD here. And it's an awesome one, really.
Sensational.
Is that one sensational? I will say that yes, you know, 31x just on the first 5 spins here, guys. And it's an awesome result for the time. It's an awesome one. So a lot of this blue gems might be some other stuff, but really, I don't know what to expect from that either. So a lot of those green gems, might be some multi off the end of first night. Of course not, just look at it. Just give me the search scatter here. Man, don't be so greedy, just give me the search scatter. What are you waiting for? And of course not, it was not in the mood for that. Unfortunately, you know. The golden gems might be some other stuff, but of course not. Is that means that with that multi, it's not enough of the time and not enough. We got him locked to make something here? Maybe. I don't know, this shit is not giving something up, yeah? 38, 91 bucks. But it's a small loss, you know, like 30 bucks only. 32. No.
Celestial.
No, it's not a celestial, but you know, with a 38x, it could be better. But I don't know what else is going on. That is fucking hell, you know. I'll try with it 800 only, guys. 8 goddamn hundreds, and maybe he'll give me something better. Maybe not. Who knows?
Elemental power.
A lot of those green gems might be some other stuff, but nah, don't think so. I just got him 3x only. You know what? I was expecting something a little bit higher than that, but don't know. This is 6x only, you know. Still nothing. I don't know, just still nothing here. Might be some multi. And of course not, you know. Maybe the next 2 or 3 bonus games will be profitable somehow, but I don't think so. It's goddamn 8x and a 3 scatters. Maybe there's a game changer, you guys, I know, but we got some, you know, small changes. He's something, you know, it's just a little bit more than I got him, you know, what and close to the half, but. No, we got only, you know, 5 spins to find out if this shit will be profitable. But I think they're not. And now we got all 3 spins for that with some shit amounts like, you know, 10x in total with that and not 2x and that, you know, spin. Another combination with that stuff, maybe he'll give me something better, huh? Alright, it's something like 30x. And you know what the hell is that? It's just a little more than I got him half, you know, I'm close to the zero, but you know, got all it. Need something better, much better than this stuff here. Not a combination, maybe? Yeah, it was. And it's a profit, you know. Not a huge one, and I was expecting something better, you know, when I saw that, but guys, that's what we got for that. And 200 the profit, and it's 150 bucks only. And that was the end. The profit is a profit, I should not yell about that. Like, you know, losing a lot of money for that. So I'll try something maybe like that. 400 only, guys. 400 only. I know it's not a huge amount of money, but we should try with that. Start a new circle with that. Lose bonus games. That's how we call this stuff. So, and he's not giving me something awesome still. A lot of this stuff, and I got on 3XG only. You know, but it was just a second free spin here. Maybe we'll give me something better. Maybe not. Don't know. So a lot of this reach, but maybe he will help me somehow in another way, but I don't know. 5XE. No, I think that I might have some right decision try on with the 400. Nothing higher than that, really. So, so a lot of this golden giants on the fucking 7X. And it's still nothing, just look at that shit. Nothing at all. 14 bucks. A lot of those rings, but maybe he'll give me something better. Maybe not, guys. A lot of those blue giants, so maybe he'll give me something better, but really, I don't think so. Robux. Alright. Alright. No, but at all, you know, just a little more than I have. We got only 4 Christmas for the hands and some shitty multi. Like Robux. Oh, it could be better. You know, obviously some rings here, and that was it. You know, when I said all those rings, it just, you know, understood that I need to. So, a lot of those blue gems. And I got it 25x only, 75 bucks. You know, nothing exciting still, you know, we're just getting closer and closer to got him, you know, zero here, but I don't know if it's possible to make that stuff. So, raise your hand. No, I will not do that, you know. What a greedy old. Alright. I know all this stuff, you know, we just lost 19 bucks here. 19 bucks, you know, means nothing. So, I should try with something a little bit higher thing. Like 420, you know, if you know what else. You know, some flex number. So, let's go with that, or let's go with that, and maybe he'll give me something better than all this stuff. Yeah, maybe not, guys. But I hope that he'll hit something like a max win today with 1000x, you know, just in the beginning of the bonus game with some huge bet. That will be awesome. And I hope it's possible today. And there's a rare possibility to hit that, but, you know. So, a lot of those green gems, there might be some other stuff, but, no, there's got to take only. Now, this is the second free spin here. You saw there was some rings here. A lot of this blue gems might be some other stuff, but of course not. He's not giving something awesome. Just look at him, huh? Nah, I think that we got no chance of making something awesome here. Having the smallest amount of thing. A lot of that stuff, or maybe another combination of something else, but of course not. We got only 5 weeks here. Yeah, you know what? Still nothing. Still nothing. A lot of that stuff, some blue gems, and he's not doing something at least, you know, they got him in the 8x. Nice. Alright. That's a straight half, guys. And we still got something like 6 free spins for them. Maybe everything will be improved. Maybe not. Nah, he's not giving something else to me. It's not impossible for that time, guys. But if you enjoyed watching that stream, guys, like, share, subscribe, and hit those notification bell. You know, you will not miss our next journey, and that's a good way to spot me here. So nothing hot. So I'll try with the 500 for that time. I got some good feeling, but really, I should move slow, you know, to something higher. Never next bonus game. So let's go with that. Only with that. So a lot of this rubies, and maybe he will help me so in another way, but I'm not expecting that stuff. A lot of those blue gems, there might be some other stuff, but he is not doing that stuff at all, you know. This got him 2x only. A lot of those green gems, but might be something else than that. And of course now, just look at him. Just like that. You know, I was expecting some goblins here, you know, but 5x for that time looks like a shit. It would be a piece of duck shit. But, it's not the biggest one. If I'll ever do nothing, I'll lose my 5% will be that in this, on the side, you know. That will be the biggest piece of duck shit, but that's what we got only. A lot of those blue gems, some purple gems, might be some other stuff, but of course not. And there might be some watches. Yeah, there was some watches. Might be some multi-opter. And of course, now just look at him. Now, there's some green gems, you know, but he's not giving me something awesome still. You know, a lot of those blue gems is not helping me to solve the whole problem here. So, some purple gems, so might be some multi. Give me some multi, just raise your hand. He's that half, but he just look at his muscles. He's that hard to just raise his hand, huh? We got those, you know, fake muscles. I can't remember how he's this substance, you know, it's just called. Or something like that. For some Russian who was, you know, made a lot of injections with this stuff, you know. He was thin and stick, you know, but his biceps very large, you know. More than half of his body, you know. Nah, it was not a celestial victory, you know, not even the goddamn half, but I'll try with something like 600 here. Only with a 600. And maybe he'll give me something awesome here. Maybe not, guys. Don't know. But here we go with this stuff. So, on that moment, just 100% of you just choose the upcoming challenges. I got it. You know, and right now I've seen all that shot. There was some problem with that. You ever heat the 1000X? Yeah, man, there was. A couple of times. You know, more than 2 months ago. Nah. A little bit less than 2 months ago. There was something like, you know, 1000X, just 5 or 6 spins. I think the max win was 60,000. And the bet was $4 only. I was not expecting that stuff. People know that, you know. I'll try something like a max bet for the time. You know? Maybe we'll make something like a Milan bet. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Really, in particular, sometimes. So, 46 bucks. Not even the goddamn 10% here. But we should try with something a bit higher than that stuff. 1K. Man, I'm just slowly moving to that. So 800 for that time, man. Maybe he'll give me something awesome here. Well, let's go with that stuff. So a lot of this watches might be some other stuff, but of course not. A lot of this watches from that on this old problem. A lot of this stuff, you know, but he's not giving me something awesome still, you know. It's nothing at all. A lot of those watches, you know, but he's not helping me with this whole problem here. And we got on 3x over the start, you know. I think they should, you know, will be just a little bit better than we saw, but you know, not even got him off. That's what I think about this game. Alright, there's a lot of good multis, you know, but I think it's, you know, a little bit late for the time. And it's some other combination with the green gems, you know, green gems is possible here. Yeah, and I was right. And we got everything here. So, that was some watches, you know. Is that how I should do that? No, the half is possible, you know, even more than a half, but guys, let's be honest about that. Maybe he'll give me nothing here. Yeah, you know, there's just nothing here at all, you know. A lot of that stuff, but he's not giving me something else in here. A lot of those purple gems and the blue gems, so maybe he'll give me something better, but really, I don't think so. It's impossible for that time. A lot of that stuff, but you know what? You know, finally some profit, but not a huge one. I was expecting something not much higher than this stuff, but that's what we got. Only 82 bucks of profit. You know, but profit is a profit. I should not yell that way. You know, I'm not losing a huge amount of money. The balance, you know, is higher than we started the stream here. So I'll try with the 360 again, guys. I know this is a burning amount of money we're trying on, but we should try with that. With that. And maybe he'll give us something else. Maybe not. We got only one way to find out. a lot of those green gems, but he's not on. Man, I'll try with the 1k, you know, but maybe I'm dead, you know, circle with the bonus games, I don't know. Still not decided. I think the balance is gonna resolve that right from the next bonus game. I started with something high, you know, but we're gonna solve it with something high. Then the next bonus game. So, and there's just nothing here. We got only 2x here. You know, still nothing exciting. A lot of those blue gems, you know, but he's not helping with this whole problem here. Maybe some crowns with a good multi. Possible. And of course there was not, you know. Every time I'm talking about those crowns or something like that, you know, you just standard that I need to grab maybe. I don't understand his logic, you know. Just try to imagine who will be, you know, the real, you know, character or something like that, huh? Try to imagine that. It will really, you know, is just got them old, you know. There's a lot of really old men, a lot of, you know, really old people. Nothing new. So, and he's not giving me something awesome still. Just look at that. You know, we got all the 7x, you know, just a little more than I got on 10% here. Nothing at all. Just nothing at all, guys. A lot of those rubies will not help me to solve the whole problem with that. You know, it's not even got a quarter here. Of like a half the quarter, but that's what we got. And 51 bucks here. Is that was a celestial victory? I will not say so, you know. Every time he's just telling me that shit, I'm just getting angry. So, but I need to calm down a bit. I got some good feeling. It's better to handle my emotions. So, 420. 420 only.
Free spins. Feel my power.
Continuing talking about those, you know, 1000x, man. That was 3 times in my life, you know. And the 60,000 with the 1000x was, you know, smallest, you know, with 3. The highest one was 180,000. That was more than 3 months. Nah, even 4 months. Yeah, more than 4 months. Yeah, my subscription out of that, you know. That long time I bought my personal apartment. And it just helped me somehow, you know. Just sounds, you know, strange, cause you know a lot of people just lose a lot of money here. But guys, if you plan responsible, if you can, you know, take some time for that. After 4 hours, 7 hours, or something like that, it can make. But be responsible, really. It's the only thing I'm asking you. I think a lot of you got, you know, those, you know, like one it says, guys, you know, that cost a lot of money for that. They were videos. So the 40 next year. A lot of those green gems might be able to help me, so not away, you know, but nah. There's only blue gems here. And still nothing. Still nothing at all, you know. He's got a 49x, you know, and not even the goddamn half, you know, but more than a quarter. If something's good. Nah, that was not a celestial victory. Just don't lie to me. Just make me angry with that. So 5 out of 40 for that time, guys. Not a huge difference, I know, but just moving slowly, you know. Maybe in that way, we'll make some good property. I don't know. Look, let's go with it only. So a lot of this rubies might be something else, but of course not. He's not giving me something else. You know, gotta do Excel. Nah, you know, it's just a little bit, you know, too late for the time. It's too late for the time. He's not giving me something awesome, and he's not giving me something at all. Maybe we'll make some awesome stuff here. Maybe not. What the hell was that? It was. Ah, my god, I'm currently just attached, you know, to the goddamn cat context, you know. Stop using that. 30x. Alright, not at all. Or maybe he'll give me something better than that. Maybe not. I don't think so. So a lot of those stuff, but you know, he's not giving me something awesome still.
Celestial victory.
Nah, that was not a celestial victory. That was just bullshit white, and I'm not even got him quarter here. 20%, you know. Nah, that was less than 20% here. I'll try with the 900 here, guys. Don't know what to expect, but if that shit is not profitable, we'll try with the 1000, guys, as I promised. Let's go with that.
Elemental power. Fearless.
That was nothing. A lot of this golden gems.
Nice.
No, it's not nice, you know.
Feel my power.
And it was just nothing, you know. A lot of those green gems, maybe he'll give me something awesome, but I don't know what to expect.
Charging.
And it was just nothing. Just look at that.
Power.
We got only, you know, 10x for that time, you know. This shit is unbelievable. What the hell is that? It's got a 22 bucks. Nah, I was expecting something much higher than this stuff, you know. It's not even got him half here. It's not even got him quarter, nothing. Just give me some other combination with some. Alright, it was. There might be some multi offer. Just raise your hand. And of course not. He's not in the mood of this for that stuff.
Fearless.
You know what? They're just nothing at all. Nothing at all, guys. He's not giving me something awesome here. So a lot of those golden gems might be some other stuff, but you know we got only 18x. Only got him 18x. And still nothing.
Celestial victory.
That was not a celestial victory, man. That was not. So guys, as I promised, 1,000. It's those gentlemen named.
Free spins.
A strange name. You know, as those gentlemen asked. Let's try with it. A lot of those blue gems might be some other stuff, but of course it's not. It's not impossible to make something. So it might be something better or not. And of course not.
Feel my power.
So, and I got him 6x only. And that was just nothing. A lot of those blue gems. And you know what? It's making nothing here. You know, 6x for the time is, you know, a little bit late for the time, but really, that was not, oh my god, 300 bucks only. You know, there's just nothing at all, you know, we got no chance to know to make something awesome here. So a lot of those blue gems might be some other stuff, but of course not. Of course not. And what the hell is that, huh? 10x only. 10x only, guys, nothing else.
Elemental power.
So the 14x, yeah, 14x. Still nothing, just look at that. He's not giving me something awesome, you know.
Charging.
It's nothing at all. A lot of those, you know, Ruby Ziana got him to land out, so no problem. There might be another combination with the rings here. You know, was asked. Not bad at all. But you know what? You know what? There's just nothing here, guys. Just nothing at all.
Sensational.
I was not right about that, but 98 bucks of profit is not acceptable here, you know. I'll count this shit like only like a goddamn zero here, you know. Not even the goddamn hundreds, unfortunately. So I'll try something a little bit less than that, you know, 360 maybe.
Free spins.
So let's go with that stuff.
Fearless.
A lot of those green gems, ain't nobody, he's not helping me, that's the whole problem here.
Feel my power.
I'm not even got him 5x here. Nothing.
Charging.
Alright, it's 4x, but this really too late for the time.
Elemental power.
A lot of those stuff. A lot of that bullshit like rings here, might be some other stuff, but of course not.
Nice.
Nah, that was not nice, it's 70 bucks only, you know. Just a little more than I got a quarter here, but you know, I was expecting something, you know, better than this stuff. Maybe much better than that.
Feel my power.
There's still nothing.
Celestial victory.
Nah, that was nothing. Less than this. So I'll try with a 360, then I'll raise it back. Then I'll raise the bet. Only after that, guys. Oh my god.
Spins.
What? I don't know what expecting that. And I got him 7x. A lot of those stuff. And I got him 3x only. Yeah, nothing exciting. Nothing exciting at all.
Elemental power.
And it's still nothing.
Feel my power.
And still nothing, you know, they got him 10x only.
Charging. Elemental power. Fearless. Feel my power.
So 23x here.
Charging.
And I want a lot of this blue gems, you know, but he's not helping with this whole problem here. You know, nothing exciting.
Nice.
70 bucks.
Elemental power.
A lot of this problem gems, but really, I don't know what to expect from that.
Nice.
And 96 bucks here. You know, nothing exciting still. 336 bucks. 336 bucks only. I will try with something like... And 500 here. 500 only.
Free spins.
And maybe he'll help me some with another way, but... I don't know. A lot of this golden judge might be some other stuff, but of course not.
Fearless.
Just of course not. And 20x, maybe that shit will be profitable somehow. Maybe not, guys, but this got him 25 bucks here. Not even got him 10% here. But with the 20x, we can make some awesome profit here, guys. So maybe this stuff will give us something awesome here. Maybe not.
Charging.
And a goddamn 22x only. You know, still nothing exciting here, guys. Still nothing. A lot of this golden gems, you know, but he's not helping with this whole problem here. A lot of that stuff. And it's still nothing. It's still nothing at all.
Elemental power. Fearless.
Some purple gems, but I don't know. A lot of those blue gems, but nah, I don't think so. It's impossible for this time. 29x, 210 bucks here. You know, just a little more than a half. You know, not a huge loss, like 200 bucks here. You know, but I should try something maybe a little bit higher than that stuff. So let me something like 800 for the time. You know, 800. Don't know. Is that shit will be profitable somehow? Somehow, you know, maybe not. But I think we got some sort of here.
Charging. Elemental power. Fearless.
And I got him 2x, you know. Still nothing exciting. The multi-total will be something like 20x and just on first, you know, 5 spins. You know, we'll guess what you do. All the 6x only. Maybe the next spin will give us something awesome. Who knows? Nothing, no. Even the source got here. That'll be much better than that. But I don't know what to expect from that even, you know. I don't know, really. A lot of this blue gems, you know, but he's not helping with this whole problem here. A lot of this purple gems, a lot of that's. What the fuck is that? Liquid, you know. So, allow an X.
Nice.
Nah, that was nothing awesome in there. 220 bucks only.
Power.
And 8 bucks only. You know, I think that we got our chance to make something else in here. We got only proper spins for some shit emoji. What the hell is that, huh? Yeah, there's just a little more than a half. Maybe some miracle we're having here, guys. But really, I don't know. Is it possible for the time, really? So, a lot of that stuff. Might be something else, but really, I don't expect from that stuff here. You know, there's nothing here.
Celestial victory.
Nah, that was not a celestial victory, you know, we just lost 200 bucks for nothing. But right here, guys, I will try with the 1,200. Don't know what to expect from that, but maybe he'll give me something better than that stuff, you know? I don't know. Who knows? Let's go with that.
Elemental power.
Some problem gems, might be some multi. I just got them cheeks on. No, I think that was all over the same, you know, as you saw. 55 bucks only, you know, not even got him 10% all mine with one here. This got him 8 eggs only. Alright. All this stuff is working. A lot of those green gems, might be some other stuff. Yeah, but there was might be some multi. Be some multi up. Just raise your hand. And it's not hard for you. Just look at their muscles. You know that. Just raise your hand. And a lot of those purple gems, you know, but he's not giving me something awesome here. A lot of those golden gems might be some other stuff, you know, but he's not giving me something awesome still. And there's a goddamn 30 eggs here, you know? Nothing. It's nothing at all. It's out of 94 bucks. We got some chance here, guys, but we got only 4 spins for them. Statistically, you know, mostly it's not possible to make some good profit here, but right at that time we made it. I was expecting that. Alright, some profit, like, you know, close to the 200 bucks here, you know, but he's not giving me something else. A lot of that stuff. Not a combination with the blue gems, might be some. What did you see? No, it was not. But some awesome multis profit can use. So 22x, that was good. You know, profit like a 400 bucks. So it's not acceptable, but one something better, guys. One something better, much better than that. It's a 27x. What the hell is that? It's a goddamn 700 profit. You know, more than half of the money was spent on that, and it was tasty. So, alright. I was not expecting that stuff. Just let him do his work. So 34x and another 1,000 here, guys. Another 1,000. You know, those close to 3 times more than I spent on that, but that's an awesome result here. This is an awesome one, really. Was expecting the guys just right in the shot. Yes or no, you know, simple as that. Alright. 43,000 bonds here. Still more than we started the stream here, but the total profits are like 32 bucks. 1,000 bucks, you know. I'll try with a 360 after only, guys. And maybe nothing higher than that. Who knows? What I should expect from that. So, I'll leave that only. A lot of those green jumps might be some other stuff, but you know, 4x is not acceptable still, you know. Might be some other multi, you know, just raise your hand. Give me something awesome, just give me something awesome from the start. Maybe some other multi here. Alright, it was 9x at that time, you know, and there's some profit. That's some profit, I was not expecting that stuff. Just try to imagine we'll hit something like, you know, if we'll try with something like 3,600, you know. There'll be some awesome profit for this time. But look at that. 15x with that and 729 bucks just on the first wrist, you know, some profit, you know, some awesome profit, like 300 bucks, you know. Nah, it's more than 2, that's just better than that. 380, you know. This looks awesome. But I hope that, you know, it will, you know, it's gonna be much better. So, alright. Nothing here. Still nothing. A lot of this blue gems might be some other stuff, huh? Nah, it was not. Unfortunately, it was not. I just got him 8x only. And still nothing. It's nothing at all. But just give me something better than this stuff. A lot of this watches, but you know, nothing at all. Unfortunately. Please give me some watches here. Something awesome. Give me some watches here. Wait, just give me that. And of course, it's not. You know, some shitty tumble, but I got nothing to worry about. You know, we're still in good property. Not a 3 times more than a spot of that, but you know, profit is a profit. It's just not the old like that. Okay. You know what I'm talking about. So 800 bucks here. That was awesome. Yeah, compared to the whole money we spent on that was awesome. But no, every time we got some, you know, high expectations on that, so I'll try with a 360. I will not try something high because we got some, you know, low chance to hit something awesome here after. Let's go with that stuff only. Only with that stuff. Nah, he's not giving me something awesome. A lot of this pro Blue Giants, but maybe he'll give me something better. A lot of this Blue Giants, you know, but he's not giving me something awesome still. Let's go on 3x only. You know, that was just the first 4 free spins here. Maybe he'll improve everything on the next spins here, but really, I don't think so. It's just some possibility, something at least. It's not only got 10% all mode spend of that. This looks not great, really. But you know what? I was expecting for that. I was expecting for that, really. And maybe he'll give me something better than that, enough. Blue Giants, you know, and he's not giving me something awesome still. This goddamn, you know, 6x only, and he just, you know, we have someone for that. So a lot of those stuff, and maybe some other bullshit, but I did some of it. Alright, there's some good time, you know, some profit. Right from that time. Right from that time, guys. Who was expecting that? Because I was not. Just right in shot. There was some ground here, alright. Alright, there's some awesome products for that time, you know. Well, looks at that. And it's more than 1,000 here, guys. More than 1,000, you know. You guys more than spend that. And maybe he'll give you something better. Alright, it was something awesome. Alright, guys. So. And maybe he'll give you something better. Who knows?